Hi, my name is Lucy. Okay. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hi. Hi, my name is Lucy and welcome to my channel. As you can see, this is my first video like ever. I'm from Slovenia and this is a really small country. And yeah, so that is where I have my accent from, because English is not my native language. My native language is Slovenian, so I hope you understand me. I'm trying my best and yeah. So, as you know, the title of this video is I missed my flight. Yeah, okay, so let me tell you a little background of this story. So me, my boyfriend and my two other friends went to London last year around Christmas. I mean just a week before Christmas. It was a great time, we had like a blast, but we missed our flight. We missed our flight home and let me just roll up some clips from London and then we'll talk about why we missed our flight.
Who is there? What? Guy.
Welcome back! Okay, so why we missed our flight? Let me just tell you a little background story. Okay, so we woke up around 3 in the morning because our flight was at 7 a.m. Okay, 7 a.m. Keep that in mind. 7 a.m. Okay, so we woke up around 3 and we went to the railway station. And yeah, the railway station was closed. And I was like, how can it be closed if we have a train that's like 3:40 a.m. So I asked a guy that was standing there and I was like, excuse me sir, and he was like, what the fuck? Just kidding. He was like, hey, how can I help you? People in London are very nice. Okay, so I asked this guy like, hey, can you tell me when the railway station is gonna open, because we have our train in about 10 minutes? And he was like, it doesn't open until 4 a.m. And I was just like, what do you mean? Like, we have a train to catch. And he was like, sorry, but it's not Monday. And I was like, what? It's not Monday? And now it hit me like straight from nothing, it hit me. I was looking at the schedule for Monday and it was Tuesday in the morning. Somehow I didn't realize that we were going on a train on Tuesday morning in the AM, but I was looking for Monday and the railway station on Monday opens at 3 a.m. but on Tuesday opens at 4 a.m. and I was like, give me some applause, because who could do that but me? Okay. So we were like standing there for an hour and when it finally opened we realized we had our train not until another 40 minutes to wait, so we were waiting again 40 minutes for this effing train. And then the time came when the train's supposed to be there and drive us to the airport, but the train never came, and I was like, how come? And then I checked when the train is gonna arrive, and it says train is gonna be delayed. I was like, what? So then our train was late for about 20 minutes or so, half an hour, I don't know, I didn't really care as long as we were on the train. As we got on the train, we slept, and then we woke up and we were on London Stansted Airport, and I was like, yay, yay, we're gonna catch our flight, whoop whoop. We saw that there was no crowd or anything, so got something to eat, like, you know, we were up from 3 a.m. It was like, I don't know, 5:30 a.m. and we were really hungry. We went to Burger King because there was nothing else open, and we ate there. And then I looked at my watch and I was like, guys, we should go probably to the check-in because it's like 6 a.m. and our flight was at 7 a.m. We went to check in and there was a little more people than before we got there. I mean, there were a lot of people. So we stand in the line and we stand for about 10 minutes and another 10 minutes and another 10 minutes. And I was like, guys, I don't think we're gonna catch this flight. And they were all like, come on, Lucy, come on, we're gonna catch it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, we're gonna catch it, no problem. We have another like 20 minutes or so. So, you know, if you have to get on a flight, you have to be like 2 hours before the flight. Yeah, it was 20 minutes and we were still in the check-in. So that's my bag. It goes through this scanner thing. It's okay. And I was like, yeah, let's go get moving, let's go. We have a flight to catch. Okay, what the F? Okay, so my boyfriend's bag goes in and it was okay too. So my friend, her name is Sarah, bag goes in and it was okay. And then my second friend bag goes in and it beeped, you know, like beep, beep, beep. And it went straight to the bag. He couldn't take it and so that we could run to the plane, but yeah, it went to the back so they could open it up and check if there was any drugs, liquids, anything. And I was just there standing like, oh my gosh, it's like 10 minutes to our flight, we're gonna so miss it. And then my friend Sarah was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, what did you put in the bag? And so my other friend, his name is András, and he was like, I didn't put anything, I don't know, I really don't know what's in my bag. So we were kind of like, there was a lot of tension going on between us because I was looking at the watch, Sarah was all pissed at András because he was like, he had something in his bag but he didn't know what. So the people there checked his bag and they asked him, do you have any liquids in it? And he was like, no, of course not. I put everything out on the start of the check-in. And then the lady that was searching his bag was like, okay, and he searched and she got out a concealer. And I was like, what the hell do you need concealer for, András? He was like, it's not mine. And then, watch out for this, and then Sarah was like, oh my gosh, that's my concealer. And I was like, you put your concealer in András's bag and you didn't take it out in the check-in? And she was like, no, I forgot. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna get through this. András was so pissed at Sarah, like you could tell him from his eye that he would kill her if he had the chance right now. But okay, we got through this. He got his bag back. How about that?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Okay, so he had his bag back and we like go straight to the doors of the airplane. We were like searching for the signs, where to go next. And we were like running. We were running through this airport, this big airport. It was like 5 minutes until our flight took off. And we were like, where are we going? Where are we going? And so finally we made it to the, I don't know, like the doors. We thought these were the doors, but actually it was a train in the middle of the airport that took you to the doors. And I was like, okay guys, we missed our flight. There's no way we're gonna catch it if we go on this train, because the sign was saying like 6 to 8 minutes to the doors for, I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, our plane had the door 6, and I was like, no, we're not gonna catch it. We're not gonna catch it. You know, guys, it is how it is. We'll have to figure it out. And we were like, just like frowns, and then we sit down in the corner, not even on benches. We sit down on the ground because we were like so disappointed. We really missed our flight. And there was a moment of silence, you know, that moment of silence when you really don't know what to say, what to do. Even, I didn't know even if to apologize or something. I don't know, I mean, we were all so pissed. So, when we finally like figure out that our plane has took off, and we went to the lady that sold us our tickets. And we asked her, what do we do now? And she was like, which plane? And I was like, the plane at 7 a.m. And she was like, let me just take a look for this. And I was like, what? And then she gets in the back and comes back with a walkie-talkie thing. So she talks to the flight attendant on the other side of the airport that was standing by the doors, and she goes like, hey girl, I have 4 passengers here for the flight. Could you put them in? And I was like, okay, so the flight didn't take off yet? Great. And the other girl on the other line was like, sorry girl, no, I can't. The plane has just closed the door. And I was like, shoot, you know, we missed our flight. You can't do anything. And then this lady at the desk was like, come on girl, they're not gonna get home until Christmas, maybe after the holidays, maybe after New Year. Then I was like, just hold up. You know, like, what? We're not gonna get home by Christmas, by New Year's Eve? I was like, what? It was 1 week before Christmas. So there's like 1 week till Christmas and then another week till New Year's Eve. That's 2 weeks extra in London. And I was like, what? We didn't have any money, we didn't have time. Some of us had jobs, school, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's not cool. You know, we can't do that. We can't stay another 2 weeks, you know. So she recommended to me that we go to another airport in London, to Gatwick, which is even bigger airport than Stansted, and it was on the other side of London. So we were like, okay, and she recommended us a flight from there to Venice. And Venice is actually in Italy, and Italy is beside Slovenia. So we were like, okay, if that is our only option, we'll go to Venice, and then we'll drive somehow, we'll get I don't know, some kind of transport to Slovenia. So we like buy the tickets, we go to the Gatwick airport, and it was like Tuesday around 10 a.m. And so we check when our flight is. I was like hoping it was the same day, and it was the effing next day at 5 p.m. So we were like stranded on this airport for like 30 hours. I mean, I was like, what? You know, like, okay, so somehow we survived it. I mean, you can buy food, you can buy water. It's not that big, but it's like you had to be there and you don't have anything to do. The Wi-Fi Okay, let me tell you about the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was not good. You have 1 hour of free Wi-Fi and then you have to pay for every single hour. And we were like, okay, no Wi-Fi, we're just gonna talk. And yeah, we got on each other's nerves sometimes, but I mean, it was quite good. I was really surprised because we didn't argue at all. But yeah, so we got our flight to Venice and we hopped on the plane and we fly to Venice, float. And then we got to Venice and then we arranged some transportation through the internet, through a page that like you put in your name and where you're going and then you can pick up some passengers and then they give you money for your transportation. So we did that and we drove from Venice to Ljubljana, and Ljubljana, main city of Slovenia. And then just our parents picked us up and we came home on Thursday at 1 a.m. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad to be home. Why are my clothes different? Why is my makeup different? And why is the lighting so bad? Well, it's all because I was filming the video last week and I filmed an outro, but my camera wasn't in focus, so yeah, great job! Thank you all for watching. I know this video was a bit long, but it's a story time video, you know? I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below if you want to see more of this face right here. And yeah, we'll see us in next video. Bye!